You did mention a little bit, you were also in the Army. So what motivated you to then pursue Army service before your time in the house?
Taylor, I enlisted in the Army when I was 33 years old, believe it or not.
Mhm.
And I went to basic training, and I was the oldest soldier in the company. And it turned out okay, but it was something I always wanted to do. And I never really, when I was in college, it was after Vietnam, and doing ROTC was not really, wasn't really it wasn't really looked upon in a positive way. And so I had always thought for a long time about serving in the military. And I had spoken to a few recruiters about uh, serving in the reserve and the National Guard. And I met a Army Reserve recruiter that I really trusted. And, she told me about some of the opportunities. I was able to get into a reserve unit right near my home in Willow Grove. And so it worked out really well. And I never expected to be deployed when I was 44 years old to Iraq, but that happened. And, you expect that as the possibility, but you hope that it never happens. But I did. But I had a really good career in the Army, and I retired. And as I mentioned, I actually had some GI benefits that I was able to use for my tuition. And being deployed to Iraq for 14 months was very, very difficult. That was a real challenge. I had three small children. I was working full time at Penn State Abington at the time. Penn State was very supportive of my serving uh, and assisted me in transitioning into the Army. And then they held my job, and I was able to come back and uh, kind of pick up where I left off when I came back. And I was, very grateful for that. So, but yeah, my father was very patriotic, and as I mentioned, my mom and dad encouraged us to do whatever we really wanted to do. But my dad did not push the Army or anything like that, but he was very proud, I think, that I served. My brother Dennis also served in the Army. He served in the regular Army for, I guess, maybe 4 years after high school. Served in Iraq, or not Iraq, served in Korea for over a year. So he's a veteran also.